Junior Gianna Perillo, part of the ASL club at Nazareth, signing the national anthem before last night's contest with Easton. The Blue Eagles would have the first corner opportunity, and while they'd be persistent, Easton keeper Olivia Herrella keeping the cage clear as the score remained knotted at 0 after the first. Nazareth continued to put the pressure on the Red Rovers defense. Herrella also continued to come up with stops, but third time was the charm for the Blue Eagles, whose third straight corner play was successful. The two previous tries had an extra touch, but this time leading scorer Abby Wortman handles it herself, firing from a distance to take a 1-0 advantage early in the second with still 12 to go. It would take more than just one touch for Easton to find the equalizer on their own corner. While there was a lot of traffic, Zoe Angelinas had control in front of the cage. Her stick work pays off, shooting behind the back, a beauty for the senior who has over 10 goals this season. That makes it 1-1, where it remains into the second half. In the latter two quarters, it would be the Blue Eagles' turn on the defensive. Tegan Moore, just a sophomore, keeping the Red Rovers at 1, while her offense worked to break the tie, and they would with 6 left in the third. Morgan Cuck gets it inside, and in an attempt to keep it out, ends up giving Julia Ricky an opportunity to get it in. She scores for Nazareth, giving them the 2-1 lead. Much of the final quarter was spent keeping Easton at bay, which in the waning moments became difficult as Easton earned several corner opportunities. They were all turned away as Nazareth pulls off the victory, defeating Easton with a final score of 2-1.
We just kept going at it, and we just kept fighting through it, despite all the corners and all the calls, and we just kept going until we got the win.
I think just playing smart up in the offense, getting those touches, moving to the ball, that's what we've been working on this season. And even before we came in, we knew that they were going to have a good defense, and we knew those were the things we had to do to beat them.
Both of these teams have already secured their spot in the EPC playoffs, so there wasn't too much at stake. But with this win, Nazareth does jump over the Red Rovers and claim the number 2 seed, where they await the number 7 seed. This doesn't change much about Nazareth's approach into the playoffs. They just want to see more connection on their passes and playing as a team, much like they saw here in this win against the Red Rovers.
We've definitely been working hard, so I'm really proud of everyone for, moving us up to that spot. And I just think we need to keep, focusing on things like getting back on defense and really just communicating with each other on the field and connecting with our passes.
In Nazareth, I'm Gwen Begley for SEN.